Joining us at this point is Krishna Sagar Rao, BJP spokesperson. We also have Krishank, TRS spokesperson, joining us live. Raj Lakshmi Joshi, political analyst, is joining us live. PKD Nambiar, political analyst. PKD Nambiar also with us. PKD Nambiar, clearly, of course, you know, the government believed law and order could have been compromised. That's not something, though, that the court has agreed with. They've allowed the yatra to go ahead, but there are certain clauses, there are certain restrictions. PKD Nambiar, do you believe this is more politics rather than law and order considerations?
Uday, I think the politics of Telangana has to reach to a level wherein now the KCR and the Telugu Desam, I mean, his party now knows that BJP has arrived. It's posing a major threat to the existence of KCR and his family and his kind of politics. Congress slowly moving away from the scene. BJP is becoming either the main political force to take on to the government. I think this shows that a national party and that national party's state president, on top of it, the deputy chief minister of a neighboring states cannot even come and do a procession or a padayatra in a particular place in the state. The government is already rattled. So that means they are not only now just worried and concerned about their they are going through an existential crisis. BJP is an aggressive political force. They will definitely do anything and everything possible to gather the maximum amount of the people, popularity, and their idea of politics to the people. If they have not been allowed, not allowing this is actually giving more ammunition to the BJP, not only for the state, even nationally. And that will further diminish the overall little bit of outlook which KCR has got amongst at least some of these opposition parties, which he tried at least to a great extent. He may have failed on that mission of him. But the bottom line is simply this, that a political force should be allowed to function the way they feel like. And especially when it comes to a national political party, a ruling party like BJP, they have their own responsibility towards the society as much as you have the state government has. So stopping them, not giving them permission, they have to go to the court and take the permission with maybe some riders. Of course, when you go to a court for any kind of a permission, if the government is not giving, they will always have some kind of a riders. But the bottom line is that is the court has given the permission or not? Yes, court has given the permission. That means the government was at fault. The government has taken this decision only from the point of view of just to stop the opposition voice, which is rising in Telangana. Now, my friend may say that they've lost the by-election in the recent one. But do you know that the BJP has become the number 2 player from a Congress? Now, BJP is the main opposition party there. And KCR and his party is going through the major anti-incumbency all across the state. That is the reason, not only in the state, he is also gone ahead and created to create a space for himself that I am the one who will take on to the mighty Narendra Modi. But we all now seeing it that the people of Telangana has completely changed their mind, that the 8-9 years of family rule needs to go off. I think the politics needs to change, and Telangana may be one of the places where this family politics is going off from the country, and that is going to be the beginning. The private limited companies cannot function anymore. They use this not as a chief minister, more of like the king of Telangana. That is the kind of a behavior. That is the reason they are stopping. No, you can't take the Padayatra here. There may be a communal clash might happen here. If that is the case, then why are you there in the entire police force of yours is that you have your own intelligence agencies. If you cannot have a proper law and order situation, you cannot maintain in the state. You are not even eligible to be a chief minister or ruling the state. I think it's very absurd at this kind of a political situation needs to be created, and that is only going to further expose the KCR and the vulnerability where he is standing today. Of course, my friend from the KCR's party can definitely come and say that it is the BJP is communal and etc. And we all know that kind of the relation KCR and the AIMIM do have together. How the Muslim appeasement has been the hallmark of this particular government, whether both in the assembly, even the outside the assembly. They do not even have the courage to even put up these people who have abused the Hindu god and goddesses in behind the but even if they have because of court pressure just for a few days.
My thanks to our guests for joining us.